Hi guys, it's your favorite bored person. Not really. So, how are y'all? I say, as if it hasn't been months since I last posted. Well, I am officially going into high school because I just graduated. Setting has changed. Yes, I moved. Not that y'all really need to know. It's none of y'all's business. My appearance has changed. My hair is longer. I got bangs. I have glasses. I've gotten better at makeup. Actually, the wings look really bad today, so we're going to ignore it. Anyway, on to today's video. Does everyone know the TV show Voltron, Legendary Defender on Netflix? The one from is it 2018? I don't know, 2018. Anyway, that's what I'm going to be talking about today because boy do I have some opinions on it. And I feel like some of it does not get discussed enough. Let me get my piece of paper. Sorry, I have everything I want to talk about written down. Yeah. So first, main characters. The main characters consist of Princess Allura, Haran, Lance McLean, Paige Holt, Hank Garrett, Keith Gaugain, and Shiro, also known as Takashi Shirogen. Did I say that right? I hope I said that right. Anyway, those are the main characters. Thought I'd just get that out of the window. My favorite character. I'm so sorry. I haven't made a video in so long. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, my favorite character is Lance McLean. I don't really have a reason for it other than he's babe. You know, he's my babe. We would be besties if we met. If I was able to be in an anime, we would be besties. The stuttering is. Sorry. I'm just gonna go over to. You know what? Let's get straight into it. Underrated crap. Things that I think are super underrated, or people in general. Let's start with Lance. I'm gonna get more into detail about that, but you're gonna understand why I think he's so underrated, because I feel like, I don't even remember who made the show, but whoever made the show did not like this person, did not like Lance. And I don't know why, because he's such baby girl material, you know? I would say my comfort character, but this, I like to read stuff where he suffers emotionally. Anyway, second thing I think is underrated, the entire show. There are so many people who have never heard of it, and it makes me so mad. Like, come on now. It's so good. It's really good. It's good. You just have to get past, and you don't have to get past anything. All you gotta do is press click, start, watch it, and you're amazed and you love it. Maybe besides season 8, but we don't speak of season 8. We don't speak of it. Third thing underrated, Shiro. Shiro's pretty underrated. I'm gonna also get more into that later in my notes. But just know that I think Shiro's underrated because of a lot of other things. Like, we don't know much about him. We really don't know much about him other than he's a little, get a blender, put the fruit in. I say as if I'm not one of them. Fourth thing I find underrated, Karan? Am I saying his name right? It doesn't sound right. Karan's intelligence. My man is so smart. He's really smart. Like, honestly, he's smart. Like, first of all, he takes care of the entire ship by himself. All Laura does is control it to where it goes. My man's a smart. You know, he helps plan, strategizes every mission they go on. He knows when they find something they don't. Even Laura, sometimes she don't even know what they found, but Karan knows it instantly. He is smart. Would love him to be in my math class. Now I know a lot of you are going to agree with me on this one. Number 5 underrated. Matt Holt. They kind of just brought him in, let him stay for a few episodes, and made him leave. I know he went back to Earth and stuff, but like, bro, he could have helped Voltron so much. Well, we really needed more Matt Holt. We really needed more Matt Holt. Oh shit. Y'all didn't hear that. I hope my mommy doesn't watch this. Now, we're just gonna go into overrated now. Overrated things and characters, in my opinion. Number 1, Laura. Honestly, like, I feel like she's overhyped. She's kind of overhyped. Well, this might just be biased because, in all honesty, I don't really like Laura. I mean, like, some episodes I'm like, oh my gosh, you go girl. Other episodes I'm like, please shut up. Please close your mouth. How about you stitch it? Put some duct tape over it. Like, shut up. But then again, see, that overrated thing might be a little unbiased. But I know for a fact some of y'all will agree with me. Second thing overrated. Prince Lothar. Lothar. I think Prince Lothar? I don't know if I'm saying his name right. But, why? He's overhyped for being incredibly handsome. Y'all forgetting he's a literal red flag? You see his face and all you see is, Red! Run! Bro. Nah, who am I kidding? A red flag's kind of just like, you know, make it different. We're ignoring that though. That only applies to fictional characters. Keep that in mind. What is wrong with me? Okay. Third, overrated. Just the entire Gala race is overhyped. You know, some of those people are like, some of the Gala are just like really weak. You give them a little flick on the forehead and they'll fall over and die. Come on now. Stop hyping them up. There's nothing to hype. They don't even look good. Okay. I'm gonna take that statement back because there's a few characters, you know, that made me twirl my hair. Fourth thing overhyped. Going back to my previous statement, how I said the entire Gala race is overhyped, so is the Altea race. Altea race. That doesn't sound right. Like, we get it, you like Princess Laura, but just because she's a little bit of a baddie doesn't mean the entire race is. You know? You know what I'm thinking? Oh my gosh. Underrated. Let me go back to underrated. There's this one. Oh my god. This literally just tells you how underrated this character is. What's her name? Rosella? Rosita? Rosella? I feel like y'all know what I'm talking about. The other Altea girl that survived. Altean girl that survived. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, Altean, right? What? What am I saying? Okay, we're just gonna skip over that because I don't feel like crying today. Let's go to the Just Knows. Season 8. Top tier of my Just Know. Season 8. The entire season was unnecessary, in my opinion. Like, why does Hagar hate life? And why does Alora have to die with her? What? What? Oh my gosh. Oh. Second thing, that's just no. Shiro clone. Just why? Why? But I will tell you the one thing I did like about the Shiro clone is how they drew the character so obviously different. Like, if you bring one from season 1 and then the Shiro clone side by side, you can see so many differences. But none of us caught on. I find it insane. I will like that. I like that part, but I don't want to watch it. I don't want to watch that part again. 3. Lance season 8. Did my boy wrong. I'm talking about the ending. Like, last episode where they find out what they do in life. Did my boy wrong. Like, come on now. A farmer? Really? A farmer? Wow. 4 of my just now. Alora, fake for real. She fake. I feel like she's a little bit of a fake. You know what I'm saying? Like, hold on, let me just read this excessively long paragraph that I wrote for it. Felt like she kind of played Lance. I mean, the crap that happened with Lothar explains it. No, for real. Past me is really making sense right now. As soon as she figured out that Lothar didn't love her, the next season or episode, she said she loved Lance. Like, what? I say it because that's exactly what I wrote. Like, what? This is probably biased. Oh, yeah, I'm calling myself out. Okay. This is probably biased. Honestly, I really just don't like Alora. Dang, I'm being really honest with. I wrote this 3 weeks ago, and I'm just now starting to talk about it. Man, do I really not like Alora that much? What the heck? I don't know. Her face kind of just makes me mad. I'm such a horrible person. Now we're moving on to things they should have added. Because honestly, there's a lot of stuff I feel like they should have added instead of just, making season 8. Number one, backstories for Lance and Hunk. We literally know nothing about their family or childhood. Like, we do get Pidge, Keith, Alora, and a little bit of Karan and Shiro, but then nothing on Lance and Hunk. Except for when they're in the garrison. Garrison? Yeah, garrison. Like, that's it. We don't get, like, bits and chunks of Hunk's life as a child. We don't get bits and chunks of Lance as a child. I guess I should add Pidge to that too, because we didn't get much info on Pidge. Actually, that's a lie. We actually did get a lot of info on Pidge before she went to the garrison. Like her brother and stuff. And her cutting her hair. She can be a guy for a little bit. Yeah, never mind. Lance and Hunk deserve more hype. I didn't add Hunk and overrate. Whatever. Like, more hype. And we need more stuff on their backstory. Like, we need more background info. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, now, this might be biased, but I feel like Lance and Hunk would have been best friends. I think they were best friends as a child, right? Like, they grew up together? Or maybe that's just me. I don't know. Anywho, second things I should have added. The Blue Line's personality type. The fact that they never actually gave us the Blue Line's personality type makes me so angry. Like, the fact Alora didn't tell Lance just to spite him literally made me so freaking mad. Like, just out of spite, because she thought he was annoying for a second. I'm like, yeah, you know what? I ain't gonna tell none of you. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna tell the viewers either. Like, come on now. Rude and for what? Okay. On to number 3. They should have... They should have added more scenes of Lance using his sword. They should have used more scenes. Like, they should have added more scenes of him using, because it only popped up a few times. Like, Allura made it sound like such a big deal, and then it's never mentioned again. Like, it showed up once when he was training, and then the second time it showed up was when they were fighting the previous paladins. Sorry. My friends are texting me. I know, surprise, surprise, I have friends. Yeah, like, they made it sound like such a big deal when Lance started using the sword, but they never brought it up. See? That goes back to how I think Lance is underrated, because they did my boy wrong with that. Oh, sorry. Text message. My girlfriend texted me. I told y'all I'm a little fruity. Anywho, we're gonna move on from, we're just gonna move on, honestly, okay. We should talk about more things. We should talk about more, because these things need to be talked about more. They need to be talked about more. They do. They really do. Lance, self-sacrificial mindset. Man literally thinks he doesn't bring anything to the team, so he does whatever he thinks is the next best thing. Sacrificing himself. Peanut, you good? Oh, she's looking outside like she's trying to escape or something. Like, come on now. He thinks he doesn't bring anything. He thinks he's not an asset to the team, which he is. He's a big asset to the team. But his next best thing that he thinks he's good for is sacrificing himself. Like, baby, no. My baby, you don't need to sacrifice yourself. You're perfect just like how you are. Like I said, I'm a little biased. But y'all can agree with me. But Lance's self-sacrificial mindset needs to be talked about more. It's not talked about enough. What? Like, what do you mean you died and then came back to life because of Allura? One of the reasons I actually do like Allura. Like, my baby boo died. And the fact none of the team knows except for Allura. She didn't think it would be a good idea to bring it up to the team that their friend just freaky deaky died. What the heck? Stupid. Oh my gosh, this paper is so crumbled. Yes, it's on the back of a calendar. Ah. Oof. Okay. Second thing that should be talked about more. Hagar's love for Zarkin. I can't pronounce these names. Help me. Okay. Zarkin. Zarkon? It was Zarkon, right? Hagar's love for Zarkon, even though he doesn't remember her. My Roman Empire. Oof. Karate chop the paper. Like, that really isn't talked about enough. Hagar loves him so much. He doesn't even remember her or anything. Like, that's gotta hurt. That's gotta hurt. Like, imagine the love of your life doesn't even remember you. What? I'd cry. I'd cry so hard. Third thing that should be talked about more. Matt Holt surviving for so long without being tracked for so long needs to be talked about more. Like, I know I said so long for 2 times, but Matt Holt survived for a long freaking time without being tracked at all. Bro built an entire puzzle to find out any hints of if he is alive or dead. Then he got himself a grave and added freaking code to it. It amazes me, honestly. Like wow. I could never. I'd be dead. Like, honestly, dead. I'm gone. I'm deceased. Bye. Bye. Anyway, that's all I had. I know that wasn't much. But honestly, I just felt like those things should have been said because I've been watching so many people talk about Voltron, and none of them have brought up any of these points, except for this one YouTuber. I don't even remember what YouTuber it was, but brought up the sword with Lance thing, and that was it. I'm like, come on now. Lance deserves so much more hype, but then again, I'm biased, so I don't know if that's true or not. Anyway, that's the end of this video. I hope y'all like this video, and I hope you will like the next video that I'm planning. I already have it planned. I figured it out last night. I guess I will film it right after this one, but toodaloo, guys. Toodles. Bye, my loves. Mwah, mwah.